Can I be fired after I file a workers' compensation claim in the state of Georgia? The answer is yes. You can be fired at any time, whether you file a workers' comp claim, whether you get hurt and don't file a workers' comp claim. Georgia's an at-will state. They can fire you because you didn't tie your shoelaces correct. And what we see in many situations is an employee's gotten hurt at work. They like their employer, or they like their job at the very least, and I don't want to rock the boat here. I don't want to mess anything up, so I'm just going to drag my injured knee along until I can't do it anymore. I don't really want to file a claim. Bad idea. Number one, you're injured. The employer insurer is supposed to provide you with medical care at 100%. You're not going to get any better if you don't get medical care. And if you need to get restrictions because you can't work in the warehouse or drive the truck or tend to your patients as a nurse or a CNA or a doctor or whatever the case may be, you need to file your claim. You need to tell your employer within 30 days that you got hurt. And I always encourage folks to do it immediately, as soon as you get hurt. There's no question that way. You got hurt at work, you got hurt at work. And they can't say, oh, no, you got hurt at home and then you came back to work. Report that injury. But the fact of the matter is that if you are injured and you cannot do your job, you're going to get fired anyway. So why not have the claim in place so that you can get the medical care? And if the doctor takes you out of work or puts you on light duty and the employer doesn't have light duty, then you can at least get weekly income benefits coming in. An injured worker who can't perform their job is no good to the employer. And as much as your employer likes you, you're going to get fired if you can't do the job, whether you file your workers' compensation claim or you don't. It is very rare. I'm not going to say it never happens, but it is very rare for an employer to keep someone on for a longer period of time if they can't do their job, because they need to replace you with somebody who can do their job, who can lift, who can climb into the truck, who can drive, who can tend to the patients, or whatever particular thing that you do that you can no longer do at your level anymore. If you're on a production line and you can't use your hands to meet the production, you're out. So the answer is yes, you can be fired for filing a claim, but you can also be fired just because you're not performing your job or because you didn't tie your shoelaces correct. So the bottom line is if you get hurt at work, report it immediately. You have up to 30 days to do it. I say report it immediately and give me a call if you need help. I'm happy to walk you through it, talk to you about your particular situation. Yes, I've had people call me who've worked at a place one day, and I've had people call me who've worked at a place for 35 years. We're going to talk about your cases differently in terms of what you want to do and what your concerns are. It is your case, and I'm going to hear what you have to say always. I'm happy to speak with you. 770-351-0801. Thank you. Hi, this is Jody, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to know more about all rights and benefits available to you under the Georgia Workers' Injury Laws, I'd like to invite you to download my Georgia Workers' Compensation Survival Kit that I created for folks just like you. Some of the topics I cover include: can I get fired for filing a work injury claim? 8 critical mistakes to avoid. Is it true that the insurance company will hire a private investigator to follow me